All right. Hey, welcome back to PE, I guess, at Carter Lake. Anyway, my name is Mr. Hurling, and you should have just watched Welcome Back to School video. So this should be the second video in this assignment that you are watching today. And today our activity is we're gonna work on our warm-ups and learning what those are. Hopefully soon we get to go back to school and we can do these all together in the gym. But for now, we're gonna do them wherever you're watching this at. So if you're sitting in a chair right now, push your chair over to the side so it's out of the way. If you got anything on the floor, clear your space. That way you have room to move. So everybody stand up straight and tall. After you've moved yourself, I'll give you a few seconds here to move things out of the way. If you need to pause this video, you can too. Okay, so hopefully you got enough room. Everybody stand up. Today we're gonna do some warm-ups. Our first warm-up that we're gonna work on today is jumping jacks. And since I am one of 3 PE teachers that you'll see this year, most of you already watched a video where Mr. Amick was doing some warm-ups, and he and I, along with Miss Berenson, will do them mostly the same. It might be a little bit different, especially when we're making videos and doing them at home. But when we get to school and we're all together in the gym, it will be done pretty much the same. So, anyway, our first warm-up that we're gonna do is jumping jacks, all right? And it is okay for you to do this with anybody else in your house. If you have a littler brother or sister, if you have an older brother or sister, if you have a mom or dad, whatever, grandpa, grandma, whoever is with you, and you can do these together, all right? All right, so make sure you got enough room, you're spread out, stand up straight and tall. And our first warm-up today is gonna be jumping jacks, and we are gonna do 10 of them. And just a quick review of how to do a jumping jack. You're gonna start with your feet together, and your arms at your side. And you're gonna go all the way up and touch. So your arms touch above your head, and your feet go all the way up, and then jump back down and squish them all together. Okay? We go all the way up and touch, and all the way back down and touch. Okay? So we're gonna do 10 of these, and every time our legs touch, or our arms and our legs touch back down, we will say a number. So we're gonna count to 10. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So that's our first warm-up, is 10 jumping jacks. This next thing that we are gonna do is we're gonna do some leg stretches. So we're gonna keep your feet together, and we are gonna bend at our waist, keeping our knees as straight as possible. Drop your arms down as far as you can. We're gonna stretch the back of your leg muscles. You can feel this part on the back of your leg stretching. So bend all the way down as far as you can, keeping your knees straight. If you can touch your toes, great. If you can't, that's okay. I can't either. We're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You can stand up, relax. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take one leg and cross over your other leg. Then we're gonna bend at our waist again, and this will put a little bit more pressure on the whatever leg is behind you. And we're gonna stretch that one. Put your arms all the way down and count to 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna switch legs. All the way over and down. Count to 10, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so those are our leg stretches. So far we've done the jumping jacks. We've done our leg stretches. The next warm-up that we are gonna do is a plank. And when we get to school in person, if you're a 3rd, 4th, or a 5th grader, we'll work on doing push-ups and some curl-ups. But for now that we're at home, we are just all going to be doing planks. And a plank will lead us to doing better push-ups. And push-ups are a hard thing to get done. If you're a second grader doing this with us, well, you're just going to be doing planks all year. All right? So to do a plank, we're going to lay on the floor. So you might need a little bit more space. But you're going to lay on the floor. And I like to go all the way down first so that your belly's on the ground. Put your arms out in front of you. And we're going to push yourself up so that you're only on your arms and on your toes. And today we're going to count to 10. And then we're going to relax for 10. And then we're going to do that again. We're going to repeat this 2 more times. So we got your arms on the floor. And you're going to push yourself up so that way your knees are not on the floor and neither is your belly. We're going to hold it for 10. So just on your arms and your toes. Everybody up. We're going to count to 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now we're going to relax. So I'll count to 10 now, and then we'll go back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, everybody go back up on your arms and your toes. No knees touching, no belly touching. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. And relax. That was our second set. We have one more. Count to 10 for a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last up. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you don't creep your legs up so you don't look like a camel. You don't want any butt sticking up in the air. You want you be flat, so your back makes a nice flat kind of a line with your legs. Okay. All right, nice job. So we've done jumping jacks, we've done leg stretches, and we've done a plank, or sets of planks, and now our last thing, we're going to run in place. And today we're going to run in place for 60 seconds. It's the same as 1 minute. At school, eventually after we do our warm-ups, we will either run around the gym, or if it's nice, we'll go run outside around the track. And we'll talk about those things eventually when we get to go to school. But for today, and while we're stuck at home, we're just going to run in place. So I'm going to set a timer for 60 seconds. So everybody stand up. And we're just going to run in place for 60 seconds. I'm going to run until the timer beeps. And that will be the end of our warm-ups today. Ready, set, go. All right, so you're going to be jogging, standing where you're at. You can even pick up your knees to help you run a little bit more. Make it a little more work for you. Use your arms. We've already done 40 seconds. How about that? Keep going. Keep going. It's okay if you get tired a little bit. The more you do this, the better you get. Some of you, I'm sure, do lots of running with your moms or dads or other people you know, which is great. So for you, running for a minute's a piece of cake. But for some of you, this will be great. We've only got 12 more seconds, guys. Keep going. Almost there. Doing great. 2, 1, 0, and stop. Nice job. Give yourself a pat on the back. All right, so we just did our warm-ups. And that's mostly going to be what we're going to do when we're at Carter Lake. So nice job today doing warm-ups. And the last thing for you to do is to go click on the next link in this assignment, and that is to do the reflection. And that is how you earn a grade for today. So for that reflection form, you can pick up, there are 5 choices that you can pick. The top choice says, I did all of today's activity, and you would earn 5 points for today. The next choice down says is for a 4, and that's I did most of today's activity. The third one down is for 3 points. That means I did some of today's activity. If you go even farther down, it says I did a little of today's activity. That would be like earning a 2 for the day in PE. And the very bottom one is I did none of today's activity, and that would mean you earned a 1. At least you log on. So in order to get points for PE, you have to participate. And this will be that way at school. At school, when we're there, you'll get 5 points every day for participating and doing your best. So today, if you just sat down and you just watched me do all this stuff, well, you wouldn't be earning a 5, right? So hopefully you got up, you did some movement, or hopefully you did all of it. If you did all of it, click that top box and I earned you 5 points for today. And that is how I know you participated, and then that earns you a grade that will go towards your report card grade for PE. All right. If you have questions, you can write them in the chat about your grade, or questions about how to fill out the reflection form or whatever. Let me know. I'd be happy to help you out as time goes on here. All right. Thanks for participating. Great job, everybody, and we'll see you later. Hopefully sooner at school. Woohoo! Bye.